and welcome to Coffee with Connie and Jane. I'm Connie, and this is Jane with Scraptastic Yarns. How are you doing today, Jane?
I'm doing pretty good.
Awesome, awesome. And how are the cats?
Oh, the cats are rotten. They're chasing a fly that got in here in the house. Had a contractor in. Oh, the cats are rotten. They're chasing a fly that got in here in the house. Had a contractor in. Oh, the cats are rotten. They're chasing a fly that got in here.
You got another tab up?
I don't think so. Oh, the cats are rotten. They're chasing a fly that got in here.
You got another tab up?
I don't think so.
All right, why is it doing that? You got another tab up? Bear with us. We're trying to figure out why it's doing that. Bear with us. We're trying to figure out why. I don't have anything extra open either. Bear with us. We're trying to figure out why. I don't have anything extra. All right, I'm going to remove you and put you back in, James. Let's see if that works. All right, let's see if it's testing.
Testing?
It looks like that fixed it. Yay!
Well, you know, I've been having a problem lately where if I watch a video, say I'm on Instagram, I'm watching a video and have the sound up. Even when I've moved on, it just keeps playing over and over. So I'm like, okay, what's going on over here at my house?
And I really didn't think that was going to fix it. I was like, we'll see what happens, because normally you try that and it don't fix the problem.
Right. And I went back to look because, you know, I had linked your channel with this live on Scraptastic Yarns and a couple of other places and community page. And I thought, well, maybe I still had that up. No, it was closed because I closed it down right afterwards because I know it would, you know, do that. So I don't know.
All right. So we do apologize for the technical difficulties we just had. And we want to welcome everybody that is here with us currently. And if you're here, leave a message in the chat, let us know. And we also want to welcome those that will be watching the replay. And if you watch the replay, leave a comment, let us know you watched. And there will be chances to get extra entries. I'm going to give away some chances for extra entries during the live and also on the replay. All right, let's see. I don't know if Charity's still with us, but she was here at 12:05. So hello, Charity, if you're here. And then howdy, Suzanne and Layla. How are y'all doing today? And what are y'all working on? Layla says she's eager to make a pocket shawl. Ooh, nice. I remember whenever the pocket shawls were like the big thing, like everybody was making pocket shawls. You remember that, Jane?
Yep.
Yeah, and that was about the time that it was like before I started crocheting and right when I first started crocheting, it seemed like everybody was making them.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard about that many people making them lately. So,
well, and you know what I find interesting, and I told you before when we were talking about it, a lot of us make pocket shawls for the prayer shawl ministry because a lot of people in nursing homes, just in general, really like the pocket shawls because most of us are women and we like pockets. So I'm surprised that they're not still such a big thing. But I still make pocket shawls just for that reason, you know, because it is something that is really useful for a lot of people. So
It is. You can stick ink pens in them, little notepads. But
Kleenexes, cough drops.
but I haven't heard people mentioning that they've been making them. But I kind of figured the fall season is just around the corner. Now would be the time that people would be more prone to start making them for the fall and the winter months. So let us know if y'all ever made pocket shawls, or maybe do y'all want to make pocket shawls? Have you ever made a pocket shawl, Jane?
Oh yeah, I've made several. And of course, do I have any to show you? No, because every
You've
time
given the
I give it to the Shawl ministry. But with the exception of my son, he wanted a pocket shawl, and I made him one. And he loves it because when it starts getting colder, he just wraps up in it, and he says it's got pockets. It holds my cell phone or whatever I want, and he goes about his business. So what's really neat is that if you are adventurous enough, you don't have to follow a pattern. You
That
just
is
have to
true.
You just have to know a stitch count, for your whatever stitch you're using. And, use your books. This one I refer to a lot. It's a very old book, but she has a lot of different stitch patterns in her book that I like to use for those pocket shawls because I get tired of doing the same one over and over. So, change it up a little bit. Make them stitch samplers, do different stitches with them. They're really easy because the only thing you got to add is a pocket.
Hmm.
It's basically a wrap with a pocket.
Yeah. You can have fun learning some new stitches. Let's see. Suzanne has a scarf on her hook. Layla says she loves your channel, Jane. Aw. Yeah, I love Jane. She's such a sweetheart. She reminds me of a mother hen.
I'm a nut.
She says that she has 3 of your project bags that you made.
Aw.
Jane makes some nice project bags. Very nice. And
Ooh.
and one thing is probably around January, I'm wanting to get a sewing machine. And I want to start making the little project bags and the little notion bags. And I've been asking Jane for advice.
You're going to go down a rabbit hole.
I
And you're
probably
actually going to have a lot
will.
of fun with it. I started by making purses for myself and for friends. And
Ooh.
I still make purses for friends, that kind of thing. And I do make some concealed carry bags. But that's generally people know that I do, and it's word of mouth only. I don't really, put it out there, especially because Etsy is kind of weird about that. But that's how I started. And then I was sitting here and I thought, I don't have any way to hold my things together. Constantly having to buy a tote and they wear out. I don't like the way they look. I want something that kind of reflects the personality or the season. So then I started making drawstring bags, and from there, tote bags, and I've just had a lot of fun with it. So it's a rabbit hole and you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, one thing I want to do is make some like for giveaways.
Yep.
So that's something that I will be giving away in the future. And hopefully I don't have too hard of a time learning to make them. But I did sew a little in high school. So I know, I learned the basics, but it's just been forever.
Yeah, but it's I wouldn't even say it's relearning, it's refreshing,
Hmm.
because granted, there's a lot to learn in sewing. You got to know which is the, you know, which goes this way and what's going to stretch the bag, not stretch the bag. But it's easy once you get going. Really is.
Yeah, I figure it shouldn't be too hard to learn. Let's see. We have Cheryl that joined us and Debbie. How are y'all doing? And what are y'all working on? Cheryl says she did make a pocket shawl for her niece. Nice. Suzanne never has, but she's open to it. Oh, Cheryl says she saw a mosaic pocket shawl on Pinterest this morning.
I bet that's neat.
And Debbie just looked the pattern up for a pocket shawl. Yeah, they are nice. I've made 2 pocket shawls. One's a knit one and one's crochet. This was kind of early on with my crochet and knitting. This is the knitted one. It's a cabled one. And it's kind of
Nice.
sprinkled.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Hopefully I'm showing it well enough.
I have never knitted one.
Yeah, this was the first one I did. This was before I knew how to crochet.
And, you know, the thing I like about the pocket shawls is you can make it a little thinner so it's more like a scarf, or you can make it a lot wider.
Mhm.
I've even seen some of those that are poncho-like, you know, that have the full back and the front, but if you just lay the front over your shoulders, you know, there is no seaming up the sides, but they lay like that and then they have the pockets. So, yeah, they're just a lot of fun. And you can make the pockets any size you want. You can put double pockets, you know, on the fronts or whatever.
There's a lot of neat things you can do with pocket shawls. And then here's this one. This one's crochet. And I have the fringe at the bottom.
Yeah, and you can do fringe or no fringe. You know, I'm not a fan of fringe, so I don't often put fringe, mainly because I know mine are probably going to go to a nursing home and there may be wheelchairs involved. And fringe and wheelchairs don't really mix well.
I knocked something over, I think.
Probably the cat treats.
I don't know what I knocked over. Oh well, I'll figure it out later.
Well, and you know, the very first pocket shawl pattern I purchased from someone on Etsy, and I can't remember her name now, but it was that real famous one that was going around that everybody was doing. So that's the one my son wanted. So I purchased it so I could do it. And I thought, why did I purchase this? I could have figured that out if I'd looked long enough. And then I thought, well, I could have done it this way or that way. And that's where I started playing, you know, with the crochet and just working up different patterns with the different shawls that I make.
I know Deneen, she's made a bunch of pocket shawls. I remember she used to always come around my life and she was always working on pocket shawls.
Yep.
Thank you, Debbie.
And what I find interesting is now you can find tons of free patterns for pocket shawls.
Yeah, because I remember like the patterns floating around on Facebook, and I think it was a paid for pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't remember what pattern I used for the ones that I made. It's been a few years now. So I do not remember. But I know I had a bunch that I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this, and I've never gotten around to it.
Yeah, and Debbie mentioned you can add lining to the pockets. And I do add lining lots of times to the pocket, especially if the stitch pattern is like an open stitch, because that helps keep it from sagging out so much.
Yeah, and I know, like, I've noticed I didn't do the best job sewing, like right here. It's coming undone some. I didn't do the best job sewing.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't, when you're first making things, you're not real sure how to sew the pocket on.
Mm-hmm.
So, and generally what I've always done is normally I would crochet a long rectangle, bring that pocket up, to where it's the pocket size, and then sew both edges into that, onto the pocket shawl. That gives it a little more strength and sturdiness, I guess, was what I want to say. But I found that a lot of the clients that have gotten those absolutely love them, and they wear them to death. I don't know how many times they've said, Jane, can you make me another one? When I see them when we go out to deliver them. Yeah. Yeah, I always find it interesting. And then someone will come along and say, I'd like one of those. My mother could use one of those.
And really, like, I know some people donate items for nursing homes. This would probably be a good idea.
Well, and there are a lot of places where we don't normally think about donating things like that, but something like a food pantry, sometimes they'll take those things along with soap sacks and hats and things during the winter months because there are a lot of people that like them.
That is true. That's also a good idea. Cheryl's saying she has a unicorn on her hook. Later, she'll work on her paper mache storage trunk seat. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I want to see that when you're done, Cheryl. And Debbie's knitting a baby blanket. And let's see. Looks like I'm put up in the chat. All right. So do you have any projects you've been working on that
I
you
do
want to
have,
share?
yeah, I do have a few. I've been working on that Tunisian shawl that
Ooh,
Arnie Grabowski had done. And
nice.
I've gotten through, let me see if I can get it on the right side. The wrong side's not bad, but it doesn't, give you the same textures that you're seeing.
Ooh,
So,
that's beautiful.
and I've finished all the way through section 9, which I wasn't sure I would see the horizontal stripes in it. And it's kind of hard to see, but you can actually see where they've, the purl stitches are creating that horizontal stripe in that. So it's kind of interesting. It isn't exactly what I thought it would make for the horizontal stripes. And I think I've got one more section to do, and I think the section is all just Tunisian simple stitch on that one.
You're gonna
But
have to send me the link to that pattern.
and it's one of those that is archived.
Oh,
So, and it's, like I said, it's Tunisian, but you just have to copy each page. And what I did is just copy and pasted, into my Word document because I have Apple products. And that helped a whole lot.
that's a nice pattern. I like that.
And then with the latest Afghan that I'm doing, I took a lot of my blues and I'm just putting it with an antique white, or
Ooh,
maybe
pretty.
it's soft white. But I'm just doing rows of that. This is the Ripple Romance pattern, which you can find it free at purplekitty.com. It was a red heart pattern that they'd handed out in those little flyers long time ago, and I used it off the flyer, but you can't get that anymore, even though it's now Yarnspirations. But she just does have that archive pattern for the Ripple Romance, and it is so easy. It's a 2-row repeat. So that's been rather fun and easy.
Yeah, the 2-row repeats can be nice. Don't have to think too much.
Yeah. And the only other thing that I've been working on is I did get the back of my sweater finished. Stopped in the middle of a row. But I'm doing the fronts of the sweater now.
Nice.
And I have that second sock syndrome. So once I finish one, I don't want to do a second one again. So I do both of my fronts together, and I also do my sleeves at the same time. Not only that, but I find that it's easier to make sure that they're the same length. Because otherwise it always seems I'm off by a little bit, which you can fix when you sew it in. But yeah.
I need to get comfortable with sewing the seams together and knitting, because there's some beautiful sweater patterns I want to make, but it's the ones you got to sew the seams, and I'm like, I don't find I always do the best job sewing the seams, and especially like a lot like that. Let's see. We have Jeanette that has joined us, and Nancy. How are y'all doing today? And what are y'all working on? And Debbie's saying that she's done that also and put the seam to the inside.
Yeah, that it's fun to do that. So.
And Jeanette says, I'm trying to finish a short shawl to use when I go out in my wheelchair or just sitting in my chair. Nice. And Nancy's saying, beautiful blanket. Jeanette wants that blanket to come live with her. And Debbie's saying, great road trip project. And Cheryl's saying, side seams on her summer crochet top were a challenge.
I'm gonna share the link for the Ripple Romance.
Ooh, nice. Nice to meet you too, Jeanette. And Nancy's saying, I'm hoping to finish a shawl today. Nice. I'm hoping to finish my pumpkin amigurumi today. I have one leg to do and the eyes and then sew everything. All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and draw for the extra entry for the fall into a giveaway. I forgot what I wanted to say. All right. Oh, we have Michael that joined us. Hi, Michael. He's filming tutorials today, and he does a lot with Tunisian crochet. So check out Michael's channel. And Jane does Tunisian too.
He has a great channel. Definitely.
And if y'all haven't checked out Jane's channel, check her out. All right.
Well, Connie, I've tried to share the link, but it won't let me.
It's all good.
So I'll share it later.
Okie dokie. You could probably post it on your community page.
Yeah.
All right. So back to the extra entry. You know what? I think I'm gonna pick one person right now, and then one person later in the lot to win 10 entries each. How does that sound? All right. So the keyword, y'all gonna like my keyword, is Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Admit it, y'all were singing it.
Yeah.
All right. So type Mickey short now for a chance to win 10 extra entries into the fall into a giveaway where I'm giving away some ice yarn. Oh, hi, Paragram. How are you today? And what you're working on? And Linda's here too. Howdy, howdy, and Mindy. Yeah. After the giveaway, let us know how y'all doing and what y'all working on. I'm tired today. My brain's not working too good.
Too much playing with those kitties.
Yep. Yep. Nancy saying always make her sing and dance. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. That song is just catchy. All right. Oh, I need to pull up Nightbot. That would help. All right, let's get this going. I can tell I'm half awake. All right, hopefully it picks up everything. Yeah, everybody type Mickey one more time just to make sure it picks y'all up. Because I had forgotten to pull up Nightbot.
You mean they had that song on a 45? Wow.
It don't surprise me because it came back in the day. It came out back when we had the they still had the 45. And we have Kathleen here. Howdy, Kathleen. All right.
And it's a great song.
It is. All right. It has Cheryl, Debbie, Jeanette, Kathleen, Layla, Mindy, Peregrine, and Quilty Crocheter. So if I didn't call your name, type Mickey again. All right. It picked up Suzanne. Give it a little bit longer. Oh, hi, Linda. How are you doing today? Yeah, this is for 10 extra entries into my fall into a giveaway. And for that giveaway, I'm giving away 10 skeins of yarn. It's ice yarn. 4 skeins is one colorway. And then the other 6 is another colorway. Beautiful yarn. And if you live outside of the US, then you'll get a $20 Amazon gift card. But if you live in the US, it's the physical price. Hi, Alice. How are you doing? All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. All right. Good luck, everyone. Congratulations, Debbie Flaw. Hopefully I'm saying your last name right. You get 10 extra entries. And let me write that down. There's my list. I got to get me some more sticky notes, so I'm keeping a list of the ones I got. So you see, here's my list that I still need to add to my bag. All right. So I have you down for 10 extra entries, Debbie. Woohoo! And later in the live, I'm going to draw for 10 more entries. split it up this time. Because I know like some people come and go. Oh, look, we have Froggy here. How are you? Yeah, let us know what y'all been working on and how y'all doing. Yeah, our topic today is pocket shawl. And let us know if y'all have ever made a pocket shawl before. So y'all ready to look at some pocket shawl patterns? Let's do it. All right. Howdy, Mindy. I'm glad you caught us too. It's always so nice to catch up with my Yorny friends. All right. This one is Pocket Full of Diamonds by Joe's Crafty Hook. And y'all know what it makes me think of? Ring around the rosy. Pocket full of, hold up, ring around the rosy, pocket full of.
Posies.
Okay, yeah. It's been a long time.
That is a pretty shawl.
It is. I like the diamond shape to it. This may have to go to my to-do list. But yeah, who played Ring Around the Rosie as a kid? I always loved the childhood games. But yeah, I like that pattern. I gotta say it. Ooh la la. I think Ollie got into the paper bag. They have this paper bag they've been playing with. Ollie goes nuts with that paper bag. Frank had put some catnip in it. Oh my. Oh, it was Frank that made the noise. I thought it was the cats playing with the paper bag. But isn't that gorgeous?
It's gorgeous.
Making me want to make that one.
And I saw one yesterday by Spotted Horse Designs on YouTube. She has a chunky yarn pocket shawl.
I mean, there's so much you can do with pocket shawls. And like Jane was saying earlier, just take a stitch and make one. All right, this is 6-Day Pocket Shawl by Betty McNitt. I love these colors.
Those are some gorgeous colors.
It gives me the fall vibe.
Yep. And see, when I see the color turquoise, I always think of New Mexico because of how bright the skies are there. I mean, it's just gorgeous.
And the aliens there.
Yeah, those are my friends. The contractor that came out today, we were talking about that. See, I have lots of friends who believe in aliens.
I believe, I mean, why wouldn't there be life on other planets?
I don't know why God would have just created us and this planet. I got a feeling he created a whole lot of other planets and a whole lot of other beings.
And I mean, and then you hear about
God has a sense of humor. He created a platypus.
and one thing too is that, I mean, how do you explain some of the stuff that people claim to witness? I mean, yes, some people, there are some that will lie about stuff, but like when you have someone that you know that you know their character and they tell you their experience, and it's like, I think there's something there. All right, here's Juliet Hooded Pocket Shawl by Crystal Wright Van Clean Put. I like how this one has a hood.
That is nice. And that would be easy to add.
And it's kind of like, it looks kind of more like I guess kind of more like a vest in a sense.
Yeah, but I like how she did the point at the bottom.
Exactly. And I like the sleeve. It's kind of like a poncho / shawl with a hood and pockets.
That one I might have to go buy. Just because I'm curious how she did that.
These are all free patterns.
Is it free?
Yeah. They may have a paid for version too, but
I mean, look
yeah.
at that. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, like this is one thing that you'll see sometimes on Ravelry. It says this pattern is available for $6. Well, if you click on buy it now, you're gonna, that's the paid for pattern, which means no ad.
Oh, I see
But
it now.
but you also see how it says a free version is also available. And then it says view in my library or visit pattern website. If you click on visit pattern website, that takes you to the free pattern. This is something that took me a while to figure out when I first started using Ravelry. I was like, where's the free pattern?
Yeah.
But you click visit pattern website. And the paid for one, you have no ads. The free one, you have ads. That's the only difference.
And if you're good at copying and paste, you can get rid of those ads.
True.
Just
Hi,
saying.
hi, Janice.
Unless they're savvy enough to figure out how to keep you from copying and pasting, which some websites do keep you from doing that.
Yeah. We have Janice that joined us. Howdy, howdy.
Hi.
If I missed greeting anybody, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Howdy, howdy. All right. Next up, The Cozy Fireside Wrap by Kristen Caldwell. And this one is real pretty. Kind of simple, but sometimes simple is really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And it has, you can do fringe or leave it off. I like fringe. So who's feeling motivated to make some pocket shawls after today's live? But the funny thing is, through the end of the year, I plan to make holiday amigurumis. So it'd probably be next year. And by then,
if you're like me, if you keep a list of the things you want to do, it just keeps getting longer and longer.
Exactly.
And longer.
Exactly. And I'm just like, and then that thing that I'm like, oh, I'm going to get to this gets further down on the list because something else comes along that in that moment I'm more like, oh, I got to do this now. Maybe whenever I'm 2,000 years old, I'll get everything I want to make made. All right, here is Autumn Berries Pocket Shawl by Justina Kirkwood. And look at that.
Wow.
And I mean, you could do different colors. Cake yarns would be gorgeous with this. I mean, just look at that. And it looks like there's bobble stitches. But yeah, all these patterns I'm sharing, there's a free version of, and they're all linked in in the description box. Nancy wants me to make a life-size alien.
I agree. That should be on her list. And then that way she can decorate it for the seasons.
Oh my. Now I have crocheted some aliens, but they're like regular, regular size amigurumis. All right, this is Flower-tastic Pocket Shawl.
Wow.
And this is by Aki Daga. I don't know how to say that. And look, they got the little flower. Pretty, pretty. And one of these days, I want to do like the flower stitch or the butterfly on a shawl. One day. My to-do list is quite long. I think I have like 40 pages of patterns saved on Ravelry. Alrighty. Oh, Cheryl saying my life-size alien will need pocket shawl and a bucket hat. Now, could you imagine? I would love to be able to make an amigurumi of Frank the biscuit. I don't know how to go about designing that, but imagine. And imagine him life-size. All right, this one I got to scroll the wall. This is Calla Lily Pocket Shawl. Here it is. This is another one that looks pretty simple to make, but it's like simple and elegant. All right. Next up, Harvest Moon Pocket Shawl. And look at that. I like that stitch. It looks like that might be the arrow stitch.
I know, that is gorgeous.
I love textured stitches. All right, got 2 more patterns to share with y'all. And then I'll draw again for an extra entry, for extra entries into the fall into a giveaway. All right, this is the Willow Score, and I got to scroll. Normally they put the pictures, higher up.
Yeah.
But this is another one. It's simple, but elegant. All right. And the next one I think y'all gonna love. Fall is in the air. That's all I gotta say. Look at that.
Oh.
And this is one that has been on my to-do list, and I've never gotten around to making it. But this one calls for a bulky yarn, and I don't normally use bulky yarn. So I would probably kind of like, you probably use a 4-weight and just make it wider. Adjust the pattern. But isn't that cute? I figured y'all would like that one. All right. So y'all ready for another drawing? Let's see. Let me take that off. All right. Y'all ready for this? I'm going to pick one person You know what? I'm going to do, yeah, I'll do one person. Yeah, one person to get 10 extra entries. And the key word is footloose. So start now. Type footloose. 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 Who would do that line dance for footloose?
I would if I could.
I know I never learned it. Hi, Rachel. How are you doing today?
I'm afraid I'd trip over my own feet.
I did it again. I need to pull Nightbot up. Y'all might have to retype it. I don't know why I keep forgetting about Nightbot today. All right. All right, type it again, everybody. Sorry about that. If you already typed it, type it again. Y'all can tell I'm half awake today, huh?
Need more coffee.
I'm on my second cup. Hi, Christy. How are you today? I know you would think I would be more perky than what I am today. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Y'all love the patterns for the pocket shells? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, now it's making me want to make a pocket shawl. Footloose is the key word for a chance to win 10 extra entries into the Fall Into a giveaway. And if y'all haven't entered that giveaway off the video, there's still time to enter. You have until the end of September. And every time I put out a video, I give away chances to win extra entries. And then every Sunday, I pick from the videos from the week before. So there's lots of chances to get extra entries. Lots of chances. All right, let's see how many I got. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. In the name of Footloose. Congratulations, Rachel King gets 10 extra entries. You know what? I'm going to draw another person. What y'all think? All right. Good luck, everyone. Layla Harvey gets 10 extra entries. Congratulations. You know, I'm going to do it one more time. One more time, y'all. Jeanette Whitson gets 10 extra entries. Congratulations, Jeanette Whitson. Let me write that down. All righty. And then before I end the live, I'll be giving a keyword for the replay, and I will pick some winners off the replay, which basically means once the live ends, you go into the chat and type the keyword that I'm going to give later on. So more chances. So are y'all liking the extra entries? That's how I'm doing it? All right, let's see what everyone's saying. I may have missed some stuff. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Oh, Nancy's saying Paula Mayan makes awesome dolls. All right. All righty. So you like the extra entry, Cheryl? Awesome. Yeah, and if y'all have ideas of some other ways to make giveaways fun, let me know. I'm open to ideas. And there will be another giveaway in October. So if you don't win this month, there'll be next month. And I'll be giving away ice yarn next month too. And let's see. Oh, the bingo lives. All right, it's gonna be on a Sunday, the second Sunday of each month. I'm trying to find a time. I have a poll up right now. I'm gonna probably give it about another week. So get your votes in what time y'all want me to do the live on Sunday. Right now, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time is in the link. So that's likely going to be when it's going to be, but we'll see. It could still change. Let's see. Oh, awesome, Kathleen. I'm glad you joined us today. Oh, I'm never going to figure out how to make an amigurumi of the biscuit. Maybe someone out there is a good enough designer to do it, but hi, Anvita. How are you doing? Yeah. I'm doing a live once a month where we're gonna play bingo. And I did one a few weeks ago. If you want to get an idea of how everything went, you basically I'm gonna do a sign up video when it gets closer, and you pick 5 numbers between 1 and 75. And then on the live, I call numbers like how they do on a bingo. And if all 5 of your numbers get called and you're the first one in the chat and it goes by my side, then you would be the winner. And you get a $10 Amazon gift card. Oh, Fiber Spider just put out a wraparound shawl that looks cool. Yeah, he's awesome.
I love his tutorials too.
Mm-hmm. Lots of good tutorials out there. So what are your plans for the weekend, Jane?
Not much. I'm just kind of hanging around the house. Kind of done with cutting bamboo, so yay. So I get to knit and crochet and sew.
You finally finished with that bamboo?
For now, I still have more to cut, but I'm waiting until it gets a little cooler. We've been
Don't
having
you rent?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you rented, and I kept wondering, why is she cutting the bamboo whenever she's renting? That should be the landlord.
Yeah, I'm not renting. I own this house, but unfortunately, the grass that the contractor planted had bamboo in it, as well as what's called barnyard grass. Anybody that has a farm knows what barnyard grass is. But I had asked for Kentucky fescue, 31 grown, and he didn't plant that. So in bamboo, this is very invasive. It just takes off like crazy unless you can get on top of it. And the way you do it is you constantly cut it. Constantly cut it. and it takes about 5 to 6 years to kill it out.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a lot of work.
So what are Izzy and Ronan up to today?
Right now they are napping.
Let's see. I think one of them's on the tower, sleeping.
And Ronan is actually on the fireplace mantle, not on the mantle, but the base of the fireplace. He's laying on it sleeping.
Oh. Watch how fast they come watch. Hey, Melanie, how are you doing today? Charlie's coming. Come on, Charlie.
Yeah, Jeanette, I think that blanket's going to take me forever to get done.
There he is. You want some treats, Charlie? Okay, Charlie. Tell everyone hi. Come on. Say hi, everybody.
Mr. Charlie.
He loves his cat treats.
Yum, yum.
But you see what I mean? He gobbles them. And then he always finishes his first. And then he starts taking Ollie.
Is he already neutered?
Yeah, they both are. Yep. And they're about 6 months old now.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're microchip. And very, very spoiled.
Yeah, mine are kind of spoiled too. They're my babies.
Look how big he's gotten.
Oh my goodness.
You went down? Okay.
And what I find funny, Connie, is I do not gravitate towards white cats and gray tabbies. Yet that's what I wound up with. I always gravitate to black cats or to tortoiseshell. So I find it, or Siamese, that seems to be my favorites. So I always find it funny. I'm like, why did I think getting white cats when I wear a lot of dark clothes was a good idea?
I know it was funny. I picked Charlie up on a live where I was wearing a black shirt, and he blended in with my black shirt.
Like, where is he? Open your eyes wider.
But yeah,
show your little toofies.
I tend to like solid color cats, like the solid white, solid gray, solid black, or the like gray and white or black and white. Those are my favorite colored cats. But I was like, I wanted like after Sophie and Allie, it was like I wanted a different color cat. And then after Buddy, it's like I wanted different. Because I didn't want to look at a cat and like be looking for my previous cat in them, if that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
And especially if they look a lot alike. And cats, a lot of cats look alike. Okay, Cheryl, I hope you have a good day. Hi, Miguel, how are you doing? What you've been working on? How's the animals? And how are you feeling? Christy says she loves black cats. She has 3. And hi, Regina, how are you? But yeah, it was like I saw Charlie online at the shelter, and I was like, oh, he's a cutie pie. And then they wanted Charlie and Ollie adopted together because Ollie's very shy. And those two cats are very, very close. Oh, okay, with Nancy leaving. Okay. I hope you have a good day, Nancy. But oh yeah, they play together, they sleep together, they lick each other. They're best buddies. Oh, you're not feeling good. I'm sorry, Miguel. Oh, that is low.
Yep.
I hope you feel better soon.
Now follow it up with a little protein.
Yeah, at one point mine used to be on the low side. Now I'm diabetic.
Oh, yay, just so much fun. Not. I get tired of it.
But my blood sugar, it's controlled. It's, it mostly stays in the pre-diabetic stage now.
Mine does too, down to lower. It's usually between 90 and 120. So, not
And
bad.
mine tends to be between like 125 and 145. Sometimes it hits lower, but I like it when it hits lower.
I do too.
Or you're gonna make some scrambled fresh eggs.
Yum.
Y'all saw that barber with crochet therapy. They're building a chicken coop. They're gonna be getting chicken.
That'll be cool.
Frank chicken.
I have a friend who refuses to eat his chicken's eggs. He thinks it's killing babies. I'm like, so what do? You just let them sit out there and rot? So I don't know. I just find it funny, that theory, He keeps wondering why the foxes and coyotes come and steal his chickens and the eggs. Well, that's because you're not doing anything with the eggs. At least gather them up and sell them to people, or give them away. But it's funny ideas.
See, now I don't think like I could have a chicken and then like eat the actual chicken, especially after having it as a pet. Now, eggs are different, but like, and I know like that's where chickens come from, but like, I don't know, your own pet, I don't know.
Yeah, my grandmother, when I was younger, she had she's passed on, but she had chickens. And we went out one time, and Papa told her which one to kill, because it was one that kept getting in her flower garden and tearing up her flowers. She said, "Gladly, we're having him for dinner." And I was like, I ain't eating that. But it was just interesting, to see the mentality of, yeah, it's just a chicken. If you raise cows, they kind of become your pets, and yeah, we'll take the cow, butcher it, and just odd how we get to thinking about them more as pets.
Regina just finished crocheting a ghost. Ooh. Oh, and those of y'all, when y'all finish making something, send me pictures and I'll include it in the finished projects video. I'm hoping to get one done around October 15th and get back to doing the monthly like how I used to. I'm still trying to catch up on some stuff.
Well, the only thing that I'm going to add to this conversation about the pocket shawls is remember to go look at Make and Do Crew. They have a ton of pocket shawls under the scarves and shawls that are completely free. Make sure to do a Google search, and you're going to find a lot of different channels. I think there's one called Truly Crochet. that they have like a list of pocket shawls. There's a website called Yarnique, like yarn Nique, Nique. They have I think a blog page that has a link to like 15 or 16 different pocket shawls. So yeah, it's one way to find pocket shawls if you're not willing to be adventurous and play with stitches.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good patterns, YouTube, and especially if you don't know how to read patterns.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, YouTube has a ton of pocket shawls lately. I've been seeing, once you do that one search for one, then you get all those recommendations for a lot more. So that's kind of how
exactly.
the algorithm works. So yeah.
But yeah, just do a search for them and you'll find more.
And I'm interested in that mosaic one on
Me
Pinterest.
too.
Now I got to go look.
It was normally on my lives, I keep it to about 10 patterns I share.
Mm-hmm.
That way it gives time to chit chat and, where in the past I was always struggling trying to share all the patterns I wanted to. And I'm like, I find 10 to kind of the magic number now. But it's funny how you were saying about YouTube doing that where it recommends. A while back, well, I think it was last week actually. Bag O'Day was talking about Queen. And was mentioning about Adam Lambert being a part of Queen now. And I didn't even know that. And really, I think she just said Adam. She didn't say Adam Lambert. And I'm like, who is this Adam she's talking about? So I had to look it up. And then I thought, oh, it's Adam Lambert. And I'm like, I'm curious, And I started playing some of the songs, and now everything's like Adam Lambert and Queen.
Yeah. It's like, okay, thank you, YouTube algorithm, but I would like to look at something else. And that's, when I do my shout outs and I find a channel that is new, many times what happens is over there in the recommendations, they're recommending channels I'm not subscribed to, which I find that odd. I mean, I understand that's how the algorithm works, but at the same time, it's like, okay, that's interesting. And what I always find funny is there's always one of my YouTube videos that's listed for a recommendation. And I'm like, I'm the one looking.
Or like Netflix.
Yeah.
Like if I'm logged into Frank's account or vice versa. And then we watch something one time. And the next thing you know, Netflix is recommending that type of stuff. Like, no, I don't watch this.
I only watched it because somebody said watch it. It's not my cup of tea.
Well, it's just like, we're logged into, the other one's account.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you get lazy and you don't switch it. Well, I'm worse about doing that. And then Frank's like, oh, your stuff is coming up on my feed.
Get it off. Get it off. Log into your own.
But yeah. But I laugh though how much it pushes stuff when you look it up once. Yeah, it was good to see you too, Christy. Yeah. I'm fixing to start wrapping things up. It's about that time. Is there anything you want to share that's going on with your channel, Jane?
just the normal, you know. I know that I've been filming a lot more chatting and knitting and crocheting, and I'm enjoying that. But of course, I will tell you that I do share my political views, and I am very opinionated. So if you can't handle that, then those are not the ones to watch. You'd be safer to watch just the regular ones that come out on Mondays. And, you know, I do the Healthier You on Wednesdays. I find that a lot of fun. So that's basically it.
Yeah, and if y'all haven't checked out Jane's channel, go check her out. I have her link dropped. I have her link in the description box of today's live. And if one of my moderators could drop her link, that would be amazing. And I need to give the keyword for the replay. All right, let's see. I'm going to pick 2 people on the replay to win 10 extra entries into the fall into a giveaway. And the keyword is Vogue, Vogue, Vogue. Vogue will be the keyword. So after the live ends, those of y'all that are here with us now, type that in the comment section, not in the chat. Once it ends, the comments will open up. Type Vogue, Vogue, Vogue.
You know, that means we're going to get a lot of Madonna recommendations now.
Probably. and then those of us that watch afterwards, like after we're done, then they'll be watching on the replay. Mm-hmm. Just type it in the comments. And Kathleen, you need to type it in the comment section after the live ends, not in the chat. Not in the chat after the live ends. We're still live right now. So type it there, because that's where the comment picker's going to search for. But yeah, Vogue will be the keyword. All right, so I'm going to play my little video to thank my Stitchin Alien members. Oh, aliens! All righty, I think that pretty much covers it. Like I said, if y'all haven't entered my Fall Into a giveaway, be sure to enter that giveaway. And as I put out videos, you have chances to earn extra entries. Tomorrow, I will be picking the extra entries from my video last week. So if you haven't entered for the extra entries, get them in today or early tomorrow before I start picking them. And the replay from today's live, I'll pick next Sunday. And anything I put out, you know, next week will be next Sunday I pick. Hopefully I'm making sense. Hopefully. And if you haven't voted for the time for the live bingo, be sure to catch that poll on my community page. And oh yeah, Monday, I'm going to be going live over on Barbara with Crochet Therapy's channel at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Yay.
Yeah. I think that's all I need to tell y'all. I think. Oh yeah, and be sure to alien invade GrannyDee. She'll be live in about 15 minutes. So I hope everyone is having a fabulous journey day. Be the light. Always remember to be the best sparkly you that you can be. Be cool, be kind, and ooh la la, ooh la la, and shimmy. Come on, Jane. Come on. Shimmy, ooh la la, shimmy, ooh la la. Say, whoa, whoa.